guess see what people. But nonetheless, listeners at home, here at studio, we are joined by the one and only, the finalist of the Black Baby Ambassador.
Exactly.
Unoluvo Mabuza, Vanessa, Mswati.
Exactly. As we have mentioned, that we're gonna be having a special guest.
Definitely.
How are you doing, Vanessa Noluvo Mabuza?
Good day, studio. How are you doing?
We are good, man.
We're good, Margaret. We're good. We're so happy to have you at studio. We're so good. As good Wednesday for Windstorm. Maybe you will enlighten abanye abantwana who want to do into ogu. But before we go forward, I want you to know ukuthi unoluvo ungene kanjani ku Black Baby Ambassador. How is it? What is it? What is a Black Ambassador?
Yes, in your own explanation, how can you explain it to be, for someone who have no idea about it?
Okay, firstly, my listeners, and thank you for the opportunity. So, Noluvo Vanessa Mabuza, as stated, and I'm currently running for the title Black Baby Ambassador 2025. So, I'm still a finalist. So, a Black Baby, I can say it's a platform that aims to inspire the youth, not especially girls who are still in a way of discovering themselves. They want to discover themselves, because I think the pageant is not all about OT. It has limits. It does not have limitations, because me entering the pageant, it was you can enter the pageant as long as you are not pregnant. It's a free, I can say it's a free list.
Okay.
So you do know how pageants are, but there's those restrictions. But this pageant is specifically for these years or black, or you see.
Yeah.
But then it's for everyone. You are white, you are from South Africa, you're not from South Africa. But as long as they're going to crown a Black Baby Ambassador, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, you are slender, ustudla, or you are from another country. In Kingaiko, you have tattoos, because most of the pageants, they have limitations. So if you have a tattoo, you should not participate in beauty pageants. Or if you have a silver tooth,
you don't participate.
Yeah, so but then go Black Baby. We are styling things. So I think.
Oh, so go Black Baby zonke bonke.
Anyone, as long as you want to enter, anyone can enter the pageant.
That's good, because now in a way it makes a space for those who were not allowed back in the days, go to this thing, just because when you chubby, you're not allowed to do a pageant, just because when you darken skin color.
Have you ever seen a stood like Miss South Africa?
It's
always slender.
Yeah, it's always the slender. So I like what the Black Baby Ambassador is doing, because everyone is now allowed to enter the pageant, Guti, whether you small, big, petite, all
that's true.
All
That's
the
true.
shape and color, it's allowed, and of which it's good. But my question is to you, Noluvo Guti, do you think that the beauty pageants like the Black Baby, sorry.
Okay.
Do they truly empower young black women, or they still promote, the outdated beauty standards?
As much as it empowers me, I believe it empowers all the young women out there. As I mentioned, even if you are lacking confidence, I am chubby, so I cannot enter beauty pageant. Go Black Baby, you can. Everything that you felt was possible, pageant when you wanted to start. Then Black Baby is a start. So I think it does empowers people. It brings back a confidence, firstly, and being on the finalists. Let me tell you, it's the journey. It's everything there. It's amazing, because we are having a final this week, so the only thing I have to do, because they have a shop which is based in Pretoria. They are selling clothes, most of my graduation gowns and dresses. So they be like, okay, you are going to pay participation fee, and on the event day you are bringing your heels. We design all the outfits for you the way we want to style your outfit. You are free to do anything. It's all on them. So it does empower them, because we do have a competition in tour. They want a dress, maybe they be specific that we want a red dress. You do not have a white dress. So in Black Baby, everything, it's like
it's there. It's being provided for you.
They provide everything for you. So you see the pressure of wanting to get something and auna mali. Like, I do want to enter the pageant, angna mali. Then I'm going to cut out because I have no money. But in Black Baby, empower, because all the outfits we were told on. So you do not have to stress much about about a lot of things. And also, no, it's nice. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
That's what I can say, yeah.
Yes. I'm sure even the young kids, wherever they are, the young girls who are interested in modeling, pageants, competitions, those who are also not informed about this one will also pay attention to it. Because one of the questions that I have one of the questions that I have for you, Vanessa Noluvo, is that how do you manage being both a public figure and also staying true to your roots in terms of what inspired you to join the pageant space?
All right, thank you. So I believe that in everything that I want, since in our corner, in everything that I want, I believe in going far, no matter how hard or how far that particular something is. And also being a model, also to leave a visible legacy that I believe is going to uplift and empower the youth. So, I always tell them, like a black child, if there's an opportunity, take it. It's either you risk it or you regret it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, you are managing.
I'm manager because I believe that when you're doing something, while you're doing it in the process, don't lose yourself. As much as you don't lose yourself, why am I doing this and who I am in doing that. So as long as you do not lose yourself in the process, it's in you. If you know what you want and learning to control yourself, that's how you do it.
So, Mama, I have a question. So this one, hopefully, so hamba si bambile, what's your advocacy? What is it that you advocate on?
Oh, okay. I've arrived in Pretoria 2023. I've been in Pretoria. I'm studying in TUT. This is my final year. I'm doing my diploma in journalism. So being in Pretoria, I'm a journalist, and each and every day I'm covering stories on the ground in Gazula, in Pretoria. I've noticed that most of the outbreaking stories in Pretoria, there's someone missing. There's someone who's later found dead. There's a kid who went to school, they went missing. There's an adult seen somewhere, they are posting on my social media, have you seen his family? This person was found on the bushes there. So because of that, I've lived in a community like that. Then my advocacy is that I advocate for human safety and missing and ending missing person cases. That's my advocacy.
Yes. Yeah, I hear you. That's powerful. And even all our listeners of VMC Talk, of VMC Planet Radio Beyond Tomorrow, I'm sure they've heard it here first,
and it's becoming a norm. During a topic, your topic of today, I believe it aligns, since there were people who were found dead, there were policemen. So I think it's becoming a norm that there's someone who's reported missing, then later that person is found dead. So that's what I'm fighting against. Why do we have people gone missing, then after 2 days, after 2 hours, the person is later found dead?
Yes, exactly. Because I believe that even our government have to engage more on that, to prevent it. And it's one of the most a vocal thing that we need to see on the media, or someone standing up as a public figure like yourself, coming out to say that this is what I advocate for, Because I have seen you doing some of the community engagement or community service work, which it was very inspiring, by the way. So I wanted to know what inspired you to actually go out, participate in this community engagement activities in terms of helping with the cleaning of our environment. What inspired you to take that initiative?
As a Black Baby ambassador, the profession that I choose, it's all about bringing back to the community. Not only that I go on stage, then win, then I'm a queen.
Yeah.
So it's not only about the crown and sash, being the publicist of being an ambassador. So it's also part of giving back to the community. If I'm a Black Barbie, then there's someone out there, there's a kid growing out there, he wishes, I wish to be that someone we are born. So we do have people who look up to you. So in everything that you do, you have to do right. So that so I think I do love engaging our community activities, because it's all about bringing back to a community. I am a queen. If it's like I'm currently running Miss Mbuzini, so being Miss Mbuzini, I'll be able to give a platform to the youth in Mbuzini, be there to inspire them, to encourage them, give a role model, a good role model to them, and also go community. I need to know what's going on. As much as I advocate for ending missing person cases, I also have to stand with my words and also make sure I fight against that. It's like that. You have to stand for your words.
I heard you mention that you were a queen. You know, and I want to ask if you weren't chosen as the finalist, would you still feel like a black Barbie, or maybe is it the title that
Okay.
gives you confident?
Not the title, honey. It's not that. Confident eyakho. So, okay, since 2018 I've started doing beauty pageants, ne? So not all of my competitions in winning. Some let's just okay, maybe I deserve to win or I deserve the spot, but I know to see the judges are or you were not doing when so even if I didn't secure a spot, I could show I should like my confident and be like, okay, maybe I didn't deserve it. The experience that I got there, then mania on another pageant, then I know, okay, whatever my mistakes I did, go Black Barbie, this is how I should do manje. If it's not my time, it was not my time. Then I'll like next year, next year, and I'll come back stronger. So it works like that.
Yeah,
You learn
yeah.
from your mistakes.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. You know what I've picked up from what you said, which it's important. It's important to clap for others. Because now it's Katsako Sofika.
If
Now
you're a
the-
queen, you do that. You clap for
Definitely,
others.
definitely.
Hey, that's powerful, Following up on that, I wanted to ask you in terms of what you have been doing for the communities, what is the biggest gaps that you have identified between the opportunities and young people in your community?
The opportunities, mostly that I'll say would see you see living in a community where people they do not trust themselves but they can do it. Even if Babona there are no job opportunities, but I should say they are nothing like. I don't know how to explain it.
Yes,
but
yes, I see it in a manner of the youth not having the confidence, to actually take initiative.
It's you can start something when the community should provide this for you. If you do have the power to do it, you can do it. Mina, I've been okay now. Community that's obviously.
Yeah.
So the community I cannot say it's poor. Maybe I can say it's developing in terms of a community. I can say it's a developing community. So if let's just cut if you don't create opportunities then should say it's everything that you do. It's in you. As much as you believe, trust yourself. You can do something. You can start something so that people join in terms of bringing opportunities. You do that.
Yes,
We do
yes.
organizations that help. Maybe we are doing donations. We do have such organizations where we sit with the other teenagers. We decide, okay, this is what we're going to do for your community. So this is what you are doing for your community. Kanjalo, it's like that.
Yes.
So, Noluva, I'm hearing you saying Koluma Ngama donations. Guys have an organization where you guys met and contribute to, to Abantu and give out to the people. So
Yes.
if people want to come out and help, in those organizations in terms of giving you guys maybe supplements or go donate, how do we get to you? How do they get to you?
Okay, the organization is by me and Lihle. It started from when we hosted Miss Tin Tonga Mall. So it's ambitious modeling agency where it's either we donating clothes or we doing pets or even cooking about a soup kitchen, those things. Or if there's a family that we know which is in need of something, then we are going to go there and donate whatever that we had, and whatever that they need. So on social media platforms, we do have a page which we are using officially for all our modeling things. So it's Miss Tintonga Mall. And also on my socials, social media at Queen V Mabuza. On my socials, Queen V Mabuza.
She's the queen.
I'm a
Queen
queen. I've
V
always been a
Mabuza.
queen. So yeah, on my social media platforms, I'm Queen V Mabuza.
Yeah.
Yes, then maybe on my WhatsApp number, 0715808036. That's
Yeah.
my number, yeah.
Okay.
Guys, she analyzed studio.
Please, Mamushi, yes, maybe the people who are interested, and also for the listeners at home who did not catch the number, please repeat the numbers again for the listeners.
Okay, so the number is 0715808036.
I hope listeners at home you did catch the number, because I had 071 580 8036.
36.
At least ngibambile, at least ngibambile. So I have one last question,
Okay,
because during conversation you mentioned that you're doing journalism,
Yes,
So
I'm a journalism student.
So yeah, I wanted to ask you, as a model and also a journalism student, do you feel that the South African media gives enough space for young black female voices?
Female, ne? Yeah, it is. I've seen a lot of women dominating in the media industry, especially in sports. Choosing journalism, ne? I love to hear interesting stories of people around the world. So like it's interesting, like to see and listen to a person's perspective, go to Tini without judging them or choose a side. So I wanted to be a sports journalist. Well, namanje.
You still want to?
Yeah, because I'm still completing my qualification. So I'm interested in sports, and I've seen there are so many ladies dominating in the sports industry, and it's nice, and it's paying. So hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully I'm going to make it in the media. So some of these opportunities, job actually, you do make something for yourself. You don't just sit and wait to go, but like I have opportunities, then I'll apply. Some of the opportunities you create them. We now have the social media. Social media, we transmit everything. If you want to do something, I recommend it is social media. They do in media, yeah. There's a lot that you can do in media.
Yes. I hear you. I heard you have touched on some of the interesting part about yourself, For me, I have like just last two questions, I don't know if you will be able to combine them to answer them in one, because the first one is about the issues that we are facing here in our country, but the second one is just about one of the things that you have touched on, that there's some competitions whereby you have seen the judges selecting a certain individual using their own criteria and also their own understanding of the competition. So the one that I have for you is that, do you think platforms like yours are doing enough to speak on the issues like gender-based violence, unemployment, and also mental issues, Then the second one, which is the last one, in your opinion, if you had the power today, what will you do to influence the beauty space in terms of how they actually select the finalists and the winners of the competitions?
Okay, so to answer the first question, they do encourage those social issues such as mental health, gender-based violence. You see, the power of social media. Most of the things that we do as models, we do them with social media. I'll do my charity works, then I post to social media. Or if there's an activity that I was doing, because I remember last year I did concerning mental health, where I get like people, not everyone like voices are out. So I'll gather those people that I have. We have a meeting. Then I say, okay, guys, I know some of these people, they go through body shaming, discrimination. They want that thing that you were once told of, and awufuna ukuthi uyikhulume na someone, like you feel like those words, they are still playing on your head. Which is someone who ngibeza ukuthi ngisidudla esikoleni movie and all that. You see all those things.
Yes.
Mina, I use my platform to empower people, and also to guys, we voice out, or even if awufuni kuluma, I'll say no, it's fine, I'll give you a paper, then you write everything that's stressing you or on your mind, that is causing setbacks, and just write everything down if you cannot voice us. So you're going to write that, and after writing, then we are going to give each other motivations. I do not have to read what you've written on that paper. Then we tear those papers, we tear them, or see our sheets, so that's it. That negativity someone once planted in your life, by keep it. So it's social media. It does plays a role.
Yes. On the last one, I wanted to know, if you had a power, what will you do for the beauty space, in terms of their criteria? What would you like to influence there?
What I would like to influence, I think most beauty pageants they have now. So I would see some of the judges, they select a person because, I think I love Jablane. Not that you are doing well, but I think I love Jablane, or Jablane is beautiful than all other contestants. So, but then in modeling, we look at Uti, what are you doing on stage? Can you perform well on stage? Can you deliver? Are you a queen with brains? Like, how fast can you think to solve situations, to come out with solutions? So their beauty pageants are looking for that. So most of the beauty pageants now, they are doing uguti, ngiyamthanda lona
Yeah.
so njengoba ngimthanda so ngithi mina no akawini ngifuna kuwine yena, whereas they do not check ukuba what kahle kahle the beauty pageants are looking for. It's not about being beautiful, it's not about having a beautiful body, it's not about me as a judge loving that contestant ukuba akawine. So I think they should break that mentality ukuthi I love her so she must win the pageant.
Yeah.
It
So
should
those
go
are the
as-
things that
yeah,
you actually
I think
pray.
only that's the only thing that's been
You know,
going over.
I know I said Uguti, I had the last question. Okay, this is the last one. The last
Yeah.
one. You know. So Noluvo, should you win the Black Baby ambassador, be the queen, what should we expect from you?
Firstly, I receive winning Firstly, I receive winning Miss Black Baby Ambassador, but I've worked so hard. So hopefully we are going to place because we had my votings then because I think Lape grouping were around 160 something. So I managed to be we were voting and my SMS voting, so we managed to at least go top 3 top voters. So hopefully we are going to place. So me placing the crowd is not for me. Okay, maybe the sesh and crowd is for me, but I want to use my platform to inspire. I want to inspire and encourage young people to follow their own aspiration in life and to also leave a visible legacy that I believe it will uplift and inspire youth so that if I take a risk, man, do it now. So I want to use my platform to uplift the others.
And also the issues of advocacy that you have mentioned.
Yes, my advocacy.
Obviously.
Yeah.
What she advocates for, you know.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Noluvo, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence live studio. You know, maybe the listeners who are listening, maybe who has been struggling with confidence, you know, but I like what you've done.
Join us. Sis.
I like what you've said.
Nami ngiyahamba nami nginomkhaba ngiyangena mina stage like anginankinga. Some of them they be like makeup mina I go to modeling ngifike model without makeup. Because I believe in myself. It's not about makeup, it's about you believing in yourself. As long as you remember, then everything is going to be perfect.
Perfect, definitely. Thank you so much, you know, for the words of encouragement, you know. So thola ukuthi khona bekahleli who does not have confidence, you know, who does not, you know, have we believe in themselves that much, you know. So I believe ukuthi amagama wakho the sparked something, you know. Bazongena nathi sizongena ngemikhaba yethu.
Yes.
No, ngoba ngikulindile.
Yeah, but
Yes.
ishinkinga ngizophuka mina mara
Angophuke, nambe ngisho njalo ne. Uthi mawugqoka ama heel you see the 5-inch ujuluku. But then I ngaba like no because I want to do it. And you are a girl so angeke uzugqoke ma sneakers njalo.
Yeah.
You have to be a lady ngalesinye isikhathi so.
Exactly. It has been amazing to have you here today, Noluvo. You know, I'm sure even all our listeners today, they were able to learn something about you, you know, the things that inspired you, you know, the things that you stand for, and what you wish to do with your platform. And I'm sure they just heard it here first at VMC Planet Radio,
Definitely.
you know, because there's no other place.
Sunday.
Yeah?
Sunday.
Exactly. That's where they can actually, you know. So in terms of the voting system, is the voting system closed at the moment? What can they do to vote for Noluvo?
to help you be queen yet.
For now, the only thing that's left, because we have voted, voting lines have closed, the only thing that's left is going to State Theatre, Pretoria, and to watch it live. You just buy a ticket, then go to State Theatre Sunday.
Where
That's
do we
the
get
only
the
thing.
tickets, Mama? See your support.
Computer ticket.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How
computer
much,
ticket.
please?
250.
Yes.
250. Yeah, a computer ticket. I can my ticket. Or Nagim, you can simply tell me.
Then we can get the tickets
Yeah,
for you.
event it's Sunday from 9 a.m.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Noluvo. Thank you, and all the best on a Sunday. You know.
Thank you so much.
We're praying, and you know, we're hoping that you come back home without crown. You know, maybe Monday, maybe so interview and now being a queen. You know,
I have to
bring it home, please.
I
You know, so
receive.
thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, Noluvo, and.
Exactly. I'm sure wherever you are, listeners, you're also rooting for the amazing Noluvo Vanessa, you know. I'm sure that you're also going to be praying and keeping your fingers crossed to make sure that she wins, you know, because she has been here, and I'm sure most of the things that she stands for are the things that you stand for also, you know, because it's very rare now in our days for people to actually stand up and say, I advocate for this. I wish young girls can actually get into these spaces and not doubt themselves and build up their very own self-esteem,
Esteem.
their confidence, you know, which is
Definitely.
very important. But nevertheless, thank you so much for being with us here today, Noluvo. We wish you a good luck on
Sunday, definitely all the
Exactly.
best, Mama, and listeners at home. Ningamangali ukuthi maybe siku pageant. No, you're still here at VMC Talk of VMC Planet Radio Beyond tomorrow, and it's in a, sisakipusa swetu kancane, we'll be coming back. So please stay tuned in.